What is up, guys? NYKF31 here, bringing you some MLB 14 The Show online league action, shifting gears from football a little bit. And this is my second league game. I posted my first one, along with some overall online impressions and game impressions in a previous video, and I took a thumping on that one. Learned some harsh lessons. As you can see here, I'm still using the analog controls. I'm just stubborn like that, guys. I know I can make it a little bit easier on myself and go zone and meter, but this is the way I like to roll, so I'm going to stick with it. Maybe making things harder than myself, but what the heck, I'm having a good time. Having fun playing this game. This game is really, really fun to play. This is a really good league, but I got David Price on the hill, and I was looking back on my first game and realized a couple of things that I was not doing a very good job of as far as pitching goes. I was catching way too much of the plate. One of the things with analog is sometimes I'm a little bit hesitant to be too fine, but you just can't leave the ball over the heart of the plate, or you're going to be in a world of hurt. And with Tampa here, not a very heavy hitting team. We don't have a lot of pop, so I really got to focus on pitching and executing every pitch and holding down guys as much as possible and just trying to scrape together a couple of runs here. And with Price on the mound now, I had Hellickson pitching my first game and got slapped around. Price being my ace, I'm just really focusing on locating and executing, and when I do take a risk and try to challenge somebody in the strike zone over the heart of the plate, taking calculated risks, trying to set the guy up and disrupt timing as much as I possibly can. And so far so good, as Mr. Price is dealing so far.
Hit on the ground towards first. On to first with it is
getting some ground ball out, some pop-ups, some Ks. Got it going in the early innings, but I got to get on the board. And I finally put the ball into the gap into the outfield, and we'll get an extra base hit. Now can I get him home and not strand anybody? As far as my approach to hitting in baseball games, I'm not a guy who will look to take a lot of walks. I mean, it's a video game. I want to swing the bat. I want to take my hacks. But I'm not going to be stupid either. You can't swing at everything. And right here I have a golden opportunity, as I got a double hit by a pitch and now a wild pitch. So I got to score here. If I can't score here with no outs, runners on second and third, I should, retire. I should just give up and just pack up and go home. But as I was saying, right there I get fooled on a curveball. If I see a pitch that looks like it's going to be over the meat of the plate and between knee and waist high, I'm going to hack at it. I don't want these games to take forever, but I got to be conscious and to not be overly aggressive. I'm not going to swing at something that's obviously out of the strike zone, but if I see a ball that I feel like I can do some damage with, I'm going to let it rip. And I get on the board here. I'll have to get more. There's only one out. And runners on first and third. And I get another one through. So now I have a nice 2-0 lead. Hopefully I can get some more, but I get a little bit over aggressive here, leaving second base. And I will get doubled up. So at least I got a couple of runs here for Mr. Price. I just got to start pitching. And I promptly give up a leadoff single. One thing I've run into, I'm using analog for the throwing as well in the field, is that I seem to be making a lot of throwing errors. I'm not quite sure why. I'm trying to keep my thumbs nice and gentle and not overdo it on the sticks and on that little meter that appears below your fielder. But I seem to just randomly throw the ball away once or twice a game. really close up a play ball there.
Bouncer into no man's
So
land down that third
I was able to turn one there, but I think I did one already where I tossed the ball away. You'll see something else later on where I throw a ball away and pull the guy off the bag. And we exchange zeros there. So I'm still rolling, but all it takes is one bad inning to lose this lead that I got. Don't want to walk him, so kind of got to challenge him a bit, and I got the single. So now I got to buckle down with 2 outs here.
Ryan Doumit will stand
and we're able to
for the
catch him
second
looking
time now as he looks at a called strike.
On strike 2. Can I put him away to end the inning?
Another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor.
He's hanging in there. I started out with low, the changeup inside. Tried to go upstairs in the inside corner with some heat. You can see by his plate indicator he was looking low. I'm able to get him inside the zone. And that's my biggest pet peeve, is zone hitting.
Liner to the right side. And that'll get
I'm not sure how it works offline, but it seems like online, you're still able to cover an awful lot of plate, even if you're completely wrong.
In fact, just tag the runner headed down the line.
Like on that last inning, you saw my opponent, he had his plate coverage indicator all the way down. I threw the ball high and inside on the inside corner of the plate, and he was still able to make contact with it. That does not make sense to me.
Smart for most guys, but
you know, you should be punished more severely if you're completely wrong in your plate coverage indicator. Now with just analog hitting, I think the plate coverage indicator is dictated by the batter's plate vision rating. I'm not quite sure how it works. I think that's the way it works, if I remember correctly. But I rely on that. And, you know, again, I like the feel of analog hitting, so I stick with it both online and off. And again, Price is just dealing.
Now it's 0-2.
Still pitching strong in the 7th. Got my energy still at a respectable level. His confidence meter is all the way up.
And he struck.
And there's a dominant 7th there so far. Struck out the first 2. Let's see if we can strike out the side. Tried to get him fishing there. Couldn't quite do it.
Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Get this one.
So Price is rolling.
Swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first.
And I am fishing. That's going to happen when you try to be aggressive.
Now on 1-0.
I don't play video game baseball to draw walks.
Here's a slow grounder to the left side. Up with it is
and here is a throwaway. I'm not quite sure why that happened. I mean, it's a semi-tough play, I suppose, but Longoria is a pretty dang good fielder. He should be able to make that play. And you can see I didn't hold on to the stick long, pushing the meter, and I still threw the ball away. I don't know whether that's a league setting thing or if I'm doing something wrong. But it happens to me offline, too. So I gotta believe I'm not doing something right, or maybe that's the fielder's rating coming to the play, and maybe Evan Longoria is not as good a fielder as I thought. Got a chance to tack on some insurance runs here.
And he struck him out.
And I strike out. Good pitch by him. So I can't afford any mistakes.
And this is in the air to right.
I could afford a challenge there, and he pops it up. Well, not really pops it up, but it's a fly ball, and I get the complete game, 3 hit shutout with 10 Ks. Hopefully I can keep this going. I mean, I don't expect a pitch like this with all my pitchers, but this felt good. It felt really, really good to pitch like that. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Talk to you all later. Peace.